Bromley, a large town in the southeast corner of Greater London and home to 4 teams in the non-league pyramid: Dorking Wanderers, Holmesdale FC, Greenwich Borough FC and obviously Bromley FC. And it's that latter club that's taking our attention this week. Founded in 1892, they were members of the Southern League when it began in 1894, before shifting to the London League, then to the Kent League, and then eventually settling in the Spartan League in 1907. No way, they then joined the Isthmian League, which they won for 2 years in a row. Then they went back to the Kent League and then the Athenian League. Basically, Bromley have had more divisions than a Middle Eastern country after an American liberation. More recently, Bromley FC have been a mainstay in the National League. They were promoted from the South in 2015, and while they have had some flirtations with FA Cup and FA Trophy success, their dream is to finally get out of the top step of non-league football. They came close in the playoffs 3 years ago, and then they beat the underdog Minnows Wrexham in the FA Trophy to show that they are a team of winners. But a dramatic, heartbreaking defeat last season in the playoff semi-final to Chesterfield maintained their stay in the 5th tier. So this season, they think they might finally make it into the EFL. Dorking, meanwhile, are recovering from their FA Cup defeat. Their next game away to Altrincham was postponed, and in the training session that replaced that game, new signing Charlie Carter broke his wrist. It's fair to say Mark White is not having the best time of it, especially as Horsham have just been drawn against Barnsley in the FA Cup, a game that's to be live on ITV for...
What about Horsham's game, isn't it? 7:45 Friday night against Barnsley. Oh, a bit of time, do you know what I mean? Get out of fucking head, don't even think about that day, Tom. Fuck me, mate. Fucking hell, it's a fucking horror movie. Right, get out of your head, mate, you're a winner. Right, that's fuck the team line up. Ross, who else can play and win? Tom, he ain't recovering from that. I'll tell you that now. Right, lads, bit of listening to do. In terms of the game, obviously we've been amazing on the road. Amazing, yeah? These games, though, in this division, they do hit you fucking hard. You know, when Carts at fucking East, they played Gateshead, get done 6-0 on a fucking Tuesday night or something, wasn't it? Saturday, there you go. See? Saturday. Yeah? This league, these games can smack you in the fucking face. Equally, if you're prepared, you can have some great wins. We've had some fucking great away days this year already. We're only 5 minutes in. Division's got a load of mileage. The team in 8th or 9th could win this fucking division comfortably. Okay? There ain't no managers or teams great enough to go and dominate this league. So it's loads to play for. And we're in that mix. Got 2 home games after tonight. 2. Which are always winnable for us, always. And this is a good one to win. I've lost 1 in 17. Okay, Cheek's in great form. He's an effective player. And they have got decent sized bodies, okay? So they're going to be direct, mainly. Do me a big favour. I want to just remind you of the last time we had a chat, which was my most depressing day of all time. I won't mention it again, but I'll remind you, because it's gone, of how fucking not happy I was. I was not happy. And we had a good chat that Tuesday morning about the expectations of a player here. How mentally strong you are, how you're able to do the old-fashioned cross the white line and be a fucking good version of you. That's whether you're starting or on the bench. And you should know your role and that of other people. I quite fancy us doing what we're good at and just being really organised and fucking turning it on and then setting ourselves up for a couple of nice fucking home games, okay? Off the ball, their +1 will be Webster. Everybody else is locked on. Tom, Briggsy, wing-back for wing-back. Got me? Okay, simple? Right. On the ball, we have to play. Harrison, we have to play, right? We're not going to go direct. We're not going to do it. And that means that, and when we do the warm-up, Vern, if we can just do it to this speed, wingers take them away, yeah. We will just go big, wide, back 3. Now, I'll tell you what they're going to do in advance. Literally, they're going to go bosh, bosh, and this fucker is just going to jump straight on there, right? So use 3 in midfield to come and get the ball. Understand? Really, really easy. Easy money. Now, I'm telling you in advance, they're going to jump Harrison. So what you want to do, you don't need, as long as no one's pressed under pressure, just give it the first bloke you see. Because when people don't jump and just sit in, you want to do it quickly. Does that make sense? So the message is play fucking quickly, and I want us to try and keep the ball the whole evening. Right, stay with me. So Joe, Dan, and Jules want to try and keep the ball all evening. Really patient, really patient. It's going to be a tough fucking game, but it's a good one to win. Fourth in the table, Wanderers go there, all the bad news, we've had all that shit, but you lot have proven all season that it don't matter a fuck. You've proven against the odds all season, all of you. But right now, to be straight with you, 6 or 7 of you, right, are sitting there, not in the place I need you to be. This is game time for us. This is our game time. This is what we think about, this is what we prepare for. So this is when you put the phone in the fucking pint, and this is where you get ready for the game of football, right? For the warm-up and everything you do. I want to see a really fucking switched on warm-up, okay? Good stuff. 2 away games back-to-back against 2 top teams, and a lot of boys unavailable or injured. So it was one of those, even though it's going to be a bit of a blag to do it on an evening match, I kind of feel like with the professional element now that we try to bring to it, we've just got to get on with that now and use that to our advantage. Do you know what I mean? If we look back at that dreadful Horsham day, you knew in advance the boys that weren't going to play well. So the only disadvantage of not playing Horsham is they've forgotten the bollocking, they've forgotten where I was with it. I hope tonight we don't have to reissue that. Horsham was a big hit because financially this year we had a massive great hole in our business model of about £500,000, and the only person going to fill that hole is me. So when you know that realistically 200, 250 grand of it could be done with 2 wins, when you know that 2 wins could be £500,000, could be $1 million. And you look all season, you look at that business model thinking, right, we got half a chance here just clawing something back. So when your players drum up that sort of performance, abysmally disappointing. So the last 2 weeks have been a nightmare, have been, what we're going to do now? What we're going to do now? Do you know what I mean, like financially?
They're doing well. They had a slow start to the season, but he's brought a few new faces in, and the results have been getting better and better as the season's gone on, and we find ourselves sitting comfortably in the playoffs.
Yeah, started off a bit slow, but it's picked up. We've had a few good wins just lately. Had a good win Saturday, 3-1. Hoping for another win tonight.
We play attacking, we look after the ball. Yeah, I think it'll be a good game, but hopefully we're going to edge it tonight.
We've scored some good goals this year, like from reasonable positions and stuff. A little bit panicky at the back sometimes, but that's to be expected, I suppose. But yeah, overall they're pretty good, and I'm pretty impressed.
You know, over the last few years, the club has become quite professional in its attitude, the way the players, they're all on diets, they've all got strict regimes and all that, you know. So the professionalism now is up there with all the other leagues.
Club's progressing. I think off the field we're ready for Football League. Hopefully on the field this season we're ready for the Football League as well.
The sky's the limit, isn't it? You've got to dream big sometimes, haven't you?
Baz, you okay? Baz, get right amongst this warm-up for me, yeah? Mate, yeah? George, loads of info across the line defensively. Loads of talking to the boys in the warm-up, okay? Yeah, Altron, you're playing, because that's the system. Today it's a different system, you're not. But you could be a big player coming on here, especially against the way they play. Tom, really tidy on the ball and stop the winger touching it. And bearing in mind, he's going to run off your shoulder all the time.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just talking to the boys, make sure they know their roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure today we just eyeball anyone we think might be a bit quiet in this warm-up and put them up one by one, say, listen, come on, mate, let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah? Harrison, everything gets done quickly. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Everything, yeah? Cookie, you, Dan G, you, George, you talk, the 3 of you talk the whole time, you win your battles. You win your battles, okay? On the ball, that warm-up was great. Same again. Yeah, do it early. Pybus, Josh, you know your man for man, 18 and 28, yeah? Morrow, the pivot, number 4, I think he is. The minute we play, Harrison, the minute we can, it has to play. If it's closed off, lads, feel free, if it's closed off, feel free to go back to Harrison. Yeah? The main thing is that the ball is moving. Keep the ball moving, right? Move the ball. That's all that matters, okay? All that matters. They're out there like butcher's dogs. They didn't have a tough game Saturday. So last 20 max will be a problem, max. So you're going to have to fucking switch on.
Yeah, but we've gone all over the country this year and beaten teams the whole fucking time. Any team should have beat Chesterfield, right? That's what we've done, yeah? But you've all got to stand up. You've all have to stand up in these situations, okay, yeah? So there's loads of info at the back, Cookie, Dan, yeah? Things go against you. What did I say to you at the meeting? 2 choices. You're going to run away from it, run towards it, get on with the game. You can win this game 3-2, 4-2. You're Dorking Wanderers, right? That's what we can do. All right, boys, okay? Let's go.
So that episode was all about the build-up to the Bromley match, which is now available on a bunch of amateurs, so go and check out what happened in the game. And hit like and subscribe if you don't mind, and maybe leave a comment. Oh, and also you get full uninterrupted episodes on YouTube memberships and Patreon, and that really helps to support the channel so we can keep doing this.